I have an idea, guys, but it's gonna be very, very difficult. Guys.
So Emma, tell me again so real fast, what was your plan? You're gonna make...
We're going to, what?
Pencil. Put a pencil. I'll buy it.
Pretzel.
So we're going to get a large cake, and we're gonna kind of put a smaller cake on it. But then, so it looks like there's 3 books, but there's actually we only have 2 cakes, but it looks like we have 3 books.
Okay, back to the Vanderverse.
Oh, we never got that. Go get your eggs.
I'm getting the cookies. Cookies are edible, that's good.
I think we do have bread on.
How's it going?
Good.
So what's your plan?
We're gonna make a big brick library.
Brick
On the
library.
top is gonna be like
A tree.
flowers in the meadow, and then a tree where you would like 3.
Amazing. That's a great plan.
Where'd the butter go?
What?
There it
You could use the minute for asking me how to stack them well too.
is. Okay.
How do you get them out and stack them? What? How do we
That's 2 questions. Or do you want your minute with James? Or do you want to wait?
Yeah, no question yet.
You can ask me yes or no questions.
Once we get to it.
You can ask me yes or no questions right now.
Once we get to it,
So what kind of frosting we got going here, guys?
We're gonna do all the colors.
Oh boy.
I'll be back at like 12:15.
Where is the?
Is that good?
Well, Bo's about to make a double batch of buttercream, and we need more. We just made more fondant, so we need more powdered sugar. So we had to go quick.
So you had to bike up the street to the grocery store.
To buy some fondant. We used Bo's money, by the way.
Excellent.
So our fondant is doing well. I think we're going very successful. Last round was a fail, but we think this round is a succeed. We just
Feeling
figured,
good?
What?
Feeling good?
We're feeling awesome.
Hi.
Okay, so fondant.
We got music going now.
We're
Even
making
more chill.
fondant.
Excellent. And it looks like actual fondant. I'm impressed.
The cake took a while.
Yeah, it does take a little while.
tiring.
Right?
One of the cakes is in here.
Let's see. Excellent.
And the other one is
Perfect.
here.
How you feeling so far?
Good.
So you guys said you were planning on stacking your cakes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm making like a book. Yeah. Like
Awesome.
that or
2 books.
Yeah, like
We're gonna make
tilt
2
it
books
a little bit.
on top of each other tilted.
Okay.
Work.
So what are your fears right now? What are you worried about?
The cake crumbling apart when you put it on top of it.
Okay.
That's why we have it in the freezer.
That's a good idea. I think everyone's are in the freezer right now, so that's where we're at.
Hi. So you heard what our idea was the first time, but we thought of a different idea because it might up our difficulty level. So what our next idea is so this cake right here is going to be a table, and we're gonna use like a browner frosting to cover it, so it looks more like a table. We're gonna put this cake here as a book, and so and then we're gonna have fondant as we're gonna cover the front of the book with fondant and make it look like pages. We're gonna kind of use black frosting and kind of like do a little swirl so it looks like a word. So it looks like a table with somebody reading the book and kind of holding it, but nobody will be holding it. These sticks will be holding it. So that's our new idea. I hope you like it. This could fail.
Yeah, but it goes like
So
that.
Hummels are using their 1 minute of James time.
Yeah, I don't want to do this. Here, I'll do it.
Or you
All right,
can
tempting.
set it on the counter and then pick it up and then set it on that if you want.
There.
And then make sure it's centered too, okay? Make sure it's centered.
So we had cake
nails.
flipping
So-
success.
And minutes up.
Seen that fail.
Oh, thanks. Your minutes up.
Okay. Now.
How's it going, guys? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Got frosting made?
Uh-huh.
How much of your saliva's in the frosting?
Huh?
How much of your saliva's in the frosting?
0.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Okay.
She's being a model for the cake, maybe. She's reading. I don't know. Well, what do we have here? What Vanderwerfs?
Is there a library with the green? We got the
Space.
tree.
Excellent.
When you put the tree on stuff.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Oh no. We need
Uh-oh.
to support it.
Have you guys had your games 1 minute yet?
We can make we can make a bush out of marshmallows. Right next to it.
But we don't have any green left.
Oh yeah.
Good idea. More toothpicks. Looking good. You guys feeling good? You have about 35 minutes left. Feeling good?
Yep.
Yeah, Mo.
Here.
Try.
The porch out here.
What is that? What are you using there?
It's a thing that like shapes cookies, except I would use it with fondant. And
What are
do
you
this.
trying to get off the circle thingy?
Yeah.
Mommy, do you
I'm
like our
trying to get some
rainbow
off,
book?
but I'm having a struggle.
So what we have right now is our table. We have our extra book. So when they're reading the big book we have an extra M&M book. But we have ran into a problem.
Does that screw up?
See how it goes.
Open the door for me.
A little bit of a tippy cake. Bo, there are stairs.
I know.
He's moving with a broken arm. There's actual stairs. See how this goes.
Slowly, Bo.
Yeah, everybody made buttercream. Everybody.
We had fondant. We had fondant.
Same. They do too.
All right. So guys, what are we thinking? Everyone's early. That's amazing.
We were first.
Vanderwerfs were first. Amazing. Everyone feeling good about their cakes?
We were right by that. We were right by
I think all these cakes look amazing. I'm really impressed.
I think the wet
You guys were right here when we were right by the sign.
Creative points.
We for sure. All right. It is 1:30 and we have cakes at our table. All of our guys are ready to chat. We have 2 celebrity judges today. You know him, you love him as Chip in Beauty and the Beast, an amateur baking professional, and fondant extraordinaire James Bonema. James was also our 1-minute helper when the kids were in crisis and helped all 3 of them through a few iffy situations. And we have Kara Vanderwerf. There is not a pastry, cookie, or cake she could not make amazing. We love her and we are looking forward to having her as a judge. All right, we'll start again with Team Weber. Who would like to do the talking? Seth is going to do the talking. All right, guys, what do we have today?
2, 3. Nailed it!
Nice.
Today we have a book and notepad to show the reading that you can learn at the things
library.
you can learn at the library.
Excellent. What's on the side over here?
That is our notepad.
Okay.
So
is the book.
It's our book, and we wrote nailed it on it because we are doing nailed it.
And what
This is a pencil,
Yeah.
Pencil out of pencil.
and this is
A feather, a pen feather, and this is our ink pen.
like a fancy calligraphy.
Okay, so what did you guys find most challenging of this one?
Our
getting it
cake-
floating.
Yeah, our cake fell apart trying to get it to float. It was a little crumbly,
So how did you do that? Talk me through that.
So we got these little sticks and we kind of sticked it through our cake and it kind of held our cake together. But if you can tell back
There's
here,
lots of pencil sticks.
pretzels
good support
that's
system.
holding our thing up. But we
And what kind of frosting did you guys use?
used
Fondant.
fondant for our book cover and we used it for our pen here, and we also used buttercream frosting.
Okay, and do you have any special flavorings?
The
The M&Ms and the blueberries are some special flavors. And cocoa mix.
So your frosting is cocoa mix?
Our chocolate frosting, yes,
Oh,
is
okay.
cocoa mix.
Very good. All right. All right, Team Vanderwerf, what do we have?
Nailed it! Okay, so this is the library. And then on the top is a place where you would like to read.
That is the perfect place to read.
And
Now, how did
where
you
is
build
that?
that tree?
The leftover cookie
Oh, very good.
is the trunk.
thing I didn't eat the rest of that.
and then the marshmallows are on top. And then there's a bush behind it.
I'd like to know how many layers this cake is.
3.
You have a 3-layered cake. That's amazing. And you have frosting in the middle of each of them?
Yep.
So, and what flavor is your frosting today?
Buttercream, I think.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Vanilla.
What is
Very
this
good.
here? Vanilla buttercream.
This is a person reading, and this is their book.
Is that a Sour Patch?
What's with the little dot?
Yeah, what's the dots? What's the dots?
Oh, these are flowers.
Oh, so it's a patch of flowers. Oh, I
Oh,
was
how'd you make them?
Awesome.
icing.
We made a bunch
Our
of different
fingers.
We made so much. We doubled.
The over-under how much saliva is in this cake is what?
We doubled the buttercream.
Good thing we're all friends.
We used so
All right, Hummels.
2 batches of butter.
All right, back up. Nailed it. It looks great.
Let go.
Just let go.
Oh.
It's okay. This was a lid catastrophe, but that happens. So how many layers is your cake?
2.
2 layers, excellent. And what did you tell me about your frosting?
It's buttercream and then it's fondant over top of the.
Okay, very
Like
good.
buttercream in between and then, okay.
Very good. And then what do we have on the front here?
And over time. And then there's the storing.
Perfect.
This is what? A store?
So this is a
What's
book.
and over time?
And then there's blueberry bushes. Just part of purple. And then there's
It's the name of a book or just part of it?
part of it.
So you guys have real fruit on your cake.
Same with
Excellent.
us.
We do too. What is that?
We had marshmallows.
It's a pretzel wrapped in fondant.
Excellent. Okay, everyone. We had the Webbers come in with their cumulative total at 43 points. Vanderwerfs were at 46, and the Hummels were at 43. But the Hummels won the teamwork award the first round, and so their total is now at 48 points. So right now they're the first round winners.
Yay!
Okay, so the second round, as we start to judge, I was supposed to be doing the teamwork award again, right? Well, I tricked everyone, and the person that was judging teamwork this round was Mr. James Bonema. So James, what do you have to say about everybody's teamwork this round, and did you decide a winner?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about what you saw from everybody.
I only saw. Well, I saw one argument in the Webbers, one argument in the Vanderwerfs, and one argument in the Hummels. Theirs was the longest argument. And then those are about the same, but they brought theirs in first, so they get the teamwork award.
Oh, so the Vanderwerfs get the teamwork award because they were the first in with the cakes. Excellent. Okay. All right, Kara and James are hard at work picking away at these cakes. We are finding huge positives in each of them.
Nice.
James has a difficult decision to make, so he's continuing to taste just to be sure of his decision.
One in a marshmallow.
Of course. Okay, so the judges have come up with a score, and we are actually really proud of all of the cakes. I would say each one of these cakes had something that I loved. The Weber cake, in my opinion, I don't know if everyone agreed, was probably my favorite of the flavored frostings, but it was a little dry. You probably cooked it a little bit long, but the flavor was exceptional. The construction of your cake was like very difficult to do, and you guys, yes, and so you guys put together a tricky cake, so you guys did great. The Hummel cake was, of the three, like the most buoyant. It rose well, it stayed risen, the consistency was good, it was moist. And the Vanderwerf, they had 3 full layers of cake with frosting in each layer. And so to have both the correct texture and the frosting, I felt like this one completed both of those in one cake. The scores were all very, very close. The winner of Orange City's Sibling Nailed It 2018 is Team Vanderwerf. They are the winners of thousands of dollars in Monopoly money and $20 in Ben Franklin money.
Thank you.
And each of the participants also get to pick a candy prize. But since Hummels won the first round, they get first dibs. And this is everyone gets one, but the Hummels get their first choice. So you guys pick.
Can we get? Mommy, what are you gonna do with the?
How is it? You didn't what? Which one's the best? Neither did we, but didn't what? I haven't tried that one yet.
You're supposed to sift frosting?
What do you guys think? Everyone enjoying cake?
Like make sure it's not chunky. Like make